I'm going to see if I can try and actually look in the right spot and pay attention the entire time I make this video. So I've learned something new, which is that because my phone is connected to the Google Hub, even when I put the phone on disturbed, that's not right, even when I put the phone on do not disturb, because I was listening to music in the shower, Rocky Horror, again, yes, I'm just finally figured out what I do wrong. I look at myself instead of the lens. Interesting. Anyway, so I was in the shower, phone's on do not disturb, Rocky Horror's playing, and then I hear the sound of the Google Hub ringing, and the phone stops. So the entire time Grant was calling, it was ringing through the hub, and it just like bypassed the do not disturb on my phone. So that's something I've learned. I'm not sure what I do about that, but in all fairness, I haven't actually looked at a single thing about that hub thing except to put my Spotify and a few other things into it, like cloud and whatnot. Anyway, while I was in the shower, I also got other messages from friends who have seen last night's video. So I have a number of people that I do know in real life who follow me. Obviously, they've all messaged me upon seeing it. Anyway, I got one while I was in the shower, and my friend wrote something along the lines of, "Oh my god, I go away for a couple of days and then I come back and you've gone viral." And I was like, "Viral?" Question mark. And he's like, "Oh, like as in the video's got a lot of likes, so that's what it means in social terms." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah, okay." So viral to me is like everywhere. And I quickly, literally jumped on Google and scanned and went, "Yep, no, I don't see me. That's okay." And then I was like, "Okay, interesting." So what I did was watch it back. I've literally just picked up the phone to make this after watching it back, and I get that it might be a little bit to some people, but to me, it really is just a funny story. And yeah, there's nothing I've really said that would faze me because I'm the one making these videos. I'm very aware of what I'm saying most of the time. I make them the way that I do for reasons. And I mean, I think if you've watched more than just say last night's video, which has got so many views increasing because I'm the title I'm thinking, right? Like you'll know that I'm a big sayer and I've done a lot of dumb shit, yeah? I don't recommend anyone actually doing what I've done. That's for sure. Because as much as I have funny stories, I have really fucking shit stories too. So I plan on telling most of them, but we'll see how it goes. Um, I do. I must admit, I've watched it back enough times now to be really thinking about that mic thing, like, stand up or whatever it is. Like, I've been sort of trying to figure out if I could write something if I was to ever be put in that situation. And then it's like, every time I try to, like, sit down and write a story, I get so in my ears, I blah, 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 no fucking clue, right? This is why I make the videos like this, because when I'm talking to an audience, whether it's one person, 3 people, or 100,000 people, or whoever's watching these videos, when I'm talking to someone, it just comes out. What I want to say, what I think is so natural. And I guess the more I'm stepping into myself, the more aligned I feel. And my goodness, do I feel aligned. Like literally in my shower, I was like, maybe I should stop swearing in these videos. And then I'm like, you own so many articles of clothing, like magnets, glasses, like the amount of things I own with the word fuck and cunt on it are so many. And yet now I'm like, unless I really need to use those words, I don't really need to just use them in everyday language anymore. Like the person I was when I applied to be in porn, I was going to say it's not me. I mean, I'm much more grown up, evolved, wanting to be a professional, somebody to help people at one point. But I mean, I'm still not ashamed, and I still find it funny. So I guess you can see that part of me is still there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling good. Grant watched it because I sent it to him, and he was like, "You're really good in front of the camera," and I'm like, "Yeah, wow, funny that." And he's like, "Maybe I should watch some more," and I'm like, "You're my longest friend, so yeah, if you want to." But yeah, I'm having a great day. I'm still working on my notes. My biggest dilemma, honestly, to be honest, is the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm going to smoke the last joint that I've got rolled from the one from last night. And then I'm going to watch Married at First Sight and keep colouring because, well, because I haven't finished colouring. And as I said to George, I was like, look, I've got so many to do, and I need to keep going, right? So it's like, yes, the TV's gone. That's fantastic. I definitely can already tell that I used to put it on way too much and didn't really achieve shit. Don't get me wrong. I mean, my average grade at uni is like 74, 75, but it's not high enough. I need to get it above 80 to get into the university degree I want to do next. And at the university I want to be in, I should probably clarify. Like, I love the uni I go to, and I don't really want to transfer or move anywhere else, but hey, this is why I'm making these videos. And once all the notes are done and stuck on the wall, that will be when I'm like, I think I'm good. The TV's, like, the laptop's done. Like I said, oh, I'm doing it again, looking at myself. So, as I said, I've cancelled Netflix, I've cancelled Stan. They will finish when they finish, and yeah, I will probably watch Married at First Sight until I get these done, but I'm hoping to keep doing these, well, basically from now when I put this phone down, which will be very soon because my arm hurts. I'm going to keep going, keep doing this, and then get hopefully as many as I possibly can done. And I'm going to keep working on these until they're finished, because then once they're done, they're on the wall, and then I move on to actually going out and doing what I need to do, which is reading and repetition over and over and over again. But yeah, that's me. It'll be interesting watching this back. This is the most focused I actually recall being. Oh, and speaking of being focused, I decided that pretending I was at work doesn't help at all, but pretending I'm getting paid, on the other hand, very much does. As soon as I was like, if you were doing this and getting paid for it, you'd be not even a little bit this distracted. So get the fuck, up, live, and do what you gotta do. And I swear I work way faster. But yeah, learning heaps. That's why I make these videos. The overall point of lots of things is don't go and apply to be in porn, please. That was definitely not why I told that story. Some stories are just for shits and giggles, and that's one of them. But yeah, I gotta go. My arm's about to fall off.